What is up, you guys? I am going to relocate this for a second. And on the first and second, I have to combine 2 days, okay? A little off on there. The sickness made me a little off, you guys. So pop on. It's gonna take a while because Facebook rules the world, and that's what they did during the holiday season. Everybody, hi, Marcy is going to be so preoccupied today. Hi, Serena. So what I'm going to do is give you my recipe and how simple it is to do. And then I'm going to give you a few anti-inflammatory foods, because if you've been watching the last 12 days of Coachmas, we really got into insulin, fat, and inflammatory foods, how inflammation causes everything, inflammation, and then what causes it, and then insulin, and then weight gain, disease, like all the things, right? The whole tree that we were talking about. So, how are you, Marcy? I haven't seen you in a long time. So what I'm gonna do today is show you my Brussels recipe, or my roasted recipe really quick, because I'm gonna make it. And it's so simple. So I'm going to show you on the video I just did, which will be shared in the group, for my to talk about what I take to my sister's house. Let me just go over this really quick. There's cheese here. There's salami, peppered salami, and then spicy meats, which has oh my gosh, salami, chorizo, and dry cured ham. So I take these. But I think I'm taking these, and I'm probably going to, I always take a quick salad, which I'm the one, oh, thank you, Marcy. I'm the one that really eats the salad. Everybody's like, whatever. So some people eat it. And I'm going to make it super simple for myself. I way overdid it on Thanksgiving, and then all the baked goods for my party. So I'm literally keeping it so simple. I'm gonna have this broccoli and kale salad just to fill my plate up, and I usually bring my own dressing. So there's a few like dried cranberries in here. I pull the dressing that comes with it. There's some sunflower seeds. There's a crunch in there. It sits in the dressing and it absorbs it because it's like broccoli slaw and kale slaw. I'll have 2 bags. Super simple, super lazy, and I will have my own Primal kitchen dressing so that the dressing doesn't have a lot of sugar in it, okay? I get these from my stepdad. So my stepdad, I grew up always with chocolate around. My stepdad could eat whatever he wants. You know, that's the philosophy. It's not actually accurate, but you know what I'm saying. So he always had Reese's, and people always still buy him Reese's, right? And that's his favorite thing. So I at least always, every time I go to Trader Joe's or have a time where I get him a gift, I at least get him dark chocolate so that it's less sugar, right? And these are really good. So there's a little tip right there. I kind of try to sneak things into my family without them realizing I'm trying to make somewhat of a better choice for them. So I also got one of these for the house because I just know I'm in lazy mode right now, right? I'm going to be wrapping, I'm going to be finishing things up, and I just have to have something to fluff, have some volume, and throw some meat on it. That's how I roll. This is for my boot camp because I am making a when you do my programs, I have recipes and plans, and it's a shrimp crack slaw. So delicious. Okay. Organic chicken. That's just for me at my house. What I'm going to do, okay, so I have a new find, you guys. Grass-fed butter for the desserts. Let's talk about this really quick. So there's a new find at Trader Joe's, and it's an avocado tzatziki dip. Holy smoke-a-reenies or roonies. I'm taking this to the party tomorrow. Now what I do, in case I want a few chips, these rooted vegetable chips I'm taking, I'll try to not have too many, but it is Christmas and I'll be okay. My body won't go into shock with some other kind of weird flour chips, right? I have to try this. So what I'll probably do is have this, have salami, make a little taco with it. Like that's, I layer my deli meats with this. But this is, has anyone tried this yet? Avocado tzatziki dip. That's what's up. That is going tomorrow. Yum. All right, so I'm gonna grab some foil, show you how I do this really, really quick. You guys, hang tight because I totally forgot to get the other stuff from the fridge outside. Hold on, I gotta go grab it so you see what I do. What are you guys making? I wanna know. Okay, I'm back. She's back. Oh, my niece is watching. She can see what I'm bringing. Everyone say congrats to my niece. She's engaged. Married. You know her crazy aunt's gonna be Aunt Zilla, right? I'm gonna be like throwing some shindigs up in here. First stop, engagement party. Okay, so I'm just gonna cover there and I'm gonna spray the foil. I'm just gonna spray it because you don't want it sticking to there. Now I love butternut squash. I use it. I'm gonna combine it with Brussels sprouts. It's one of the simplest ways to get the flavors of like sweet potatoes without completely overdoing the carbs. And I totally save room. These are my carbs. Make sense? It's still very low carbs when they are your carbs. And then I also get the delicata squash. And what you can do with this squash is roast it and have some of these spicier deli meats on it, and they balance each other out really, really well. You could even take them because they're bigger pieces, and you could bake these, and then you could wrap the meat around it afterwards, and the juices will absorb it. It's so delicious. All right, so I buy little fresh packs of thyme and rosemary, and then I use them all week to roast my veggies. I love having fresh herbs on there. I'm gonna steal this Zevia. My son brought it from the garage. He's gonna get all mad. He's gonna come out and be like, my Zevia. But here's the thing. I got my son on Zevias. I mean, my pocketbook, but he's not even drinking. I don't allow regular soda in the house anyway. I never have. So it's not like he's asking for it, but these Zevias will hopefully satisfy that soda urge where he's not drinking soda outside of the house as much, hopefully. That's the plan. So what are you guys, communicate with me, tell me what you're taking, what your opinion is. So then I got some Brussels, and I am the girl that always goes to Kroger and looks for Manager's Special because I always make everything fresh. So then I take it home and make it fresh right away. And I totally scored because these are already cut. These are already cut. I made it. I'm taking bad stuff. Marcy. We gotta talk, girl. Gotta have a plan. Fail to plan, plan to fail. That's just simply put, that's what it is. But I love you. I got your back. So I'm gonna make the best roasted veggies where everybody is going. They do. They love them. They eat them. They talk shit at first. That's my family, but But if they don't eat them, I do. I just take them home. Like, all right, we're good. So this is how simple this is. You really want to try to make sure that they don't touch each other because you want them to fry a little bit, you know, if you roast them on high. Where's my bacon? Oh, there it is. So then I got some nitrate-free uncured bacon, and you're gonna see how this is a lazy person's, not that I'm lazy, but like, you wanna make it as simple. Sometimes I just wanna throw everything together. I really wanted this to be over here. No! Sorry guys, you're gonna see my palm for just a second. Technical difficulties. I want you to be able to see me right here. Makes sense? Kind of, but you still can't. So whatever store you can go to. Oh my gosh, Brea, just get your camera. I am sad. I love this house, but I kid you not, I need a different kitchen because of the angles of the cameras. Because I love this house, but I really need it. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Get a new house. Just get a new house so I can share it with people. All right, this is how easy this is. You see these all spread out. Bacon, nitrate-free uncured bacon. I have my kitchen scissors. Yo girl, be lazy. It's all gonna bake in there. The juices are gonna melt in there. You're good to go. Now you don't have to eat all the bacon because the bacon adds a lot of flavor. So if you're scared of bacon, get some healthier bacon. The fat's gonna drip off anyway. You don't have to eat all the fat. You really want this bacon in here to give such amazing flavor. You see how I just like lazily did that? Why do you separate the Brussels from the squash? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. I didn't. They're mixed together. I mix them together because the way I eat them, I like them to, when they're all done. I think that's what you meant. Okay. When they're all done, I love the Brussels and the squash together. It's a roasted vegetable plate. So if you want to make Brussels separate and squash separate, you totally can. I love them, like the savory sweet is my jam. I love savory sweet. Now I get what you mean. So sorry. I don't know. ADD. Wait, OCD. No, I like the way it tastes. This is my favorite dish, having this together, this combination. But then I'm trying to separate the Brussels to be spread out because I want them to get that like crisp. And yeah. But then afterwards I want them all together. Make sense? So the oven is on 400. I'm lying right now. It's not on yet, but it's going to be on 400. Now I have too much stuff in front of me. The only thing is when I cut them like that, they're all stuck together. Makes sense? Hi, Jean. So what do you guys, okay, Marcy made bad things. Who else is taking stuff and is prepared? Let me know. So the oven's on 400. Then I take, so the bacon is spread out. I don't do the whole pack. So then that pack of bacon lasts me for another recipe, right? And then I just start cutting the fresh rosemary. This is literally how I roll all week long when I'm busy. I'm just like, okay, put it all on one plate and bake it. And the thing is, I usually have a meat, like a chicken. And that meat is, I I have that in foil, and I have the, like, I love chicken still. I absolutely do. So I always have organic chicken breasts. And I have it in foil. I squeeze lemon on it. There's a whole process with that, and I add that in at the end. But I just want to show you the vegetables right now for the parties. And then I grab another thing of rosemary. Fresh rosemary and thyme are my jam. You should always have these kind of, whatever herbs you love, you should always have them fresh and just put them on your food. And your food is delish. Okay. And by the way, nobody's taught me this stuff. This is just stuff I do. I've learned, I've followed recipes, and then I just kind of like acclimate myself to however I need to make things. Like, oh, this will work this way. So any of my professional cookers or bakers. Oh, sauerkraut and bacon. Yeah. Oh, ham. I love ham. I hope there'll be ham there tomorrow. Hi, Carlene. Look, it's almost time to break my fast. I'm like, Okay, so then there's some fresh herbs on there that are going to bake in there. Mix them in a little bit. You do not have to devour the vegetables in oil. You just don't. I have avocado oil. I spray it on there so that it doesn't get too soaked in there. So I'm just going to do a layer. And then I'm going to salt. Now, here's the thing. This is sea salt. I salt a lot because it brings like a French fry. Merry Christmas, Carlene. It brings like a French fry effect. Like not on the Brussels, but on the butternut squash. If you like French fries, you want to get them roasted to the right level of where you want. You keep salting. There you go. That's it. Keep salting until you get that flavor. Make sense? I don't know how to explain that. I don't know how to make sure I really get you guys to understand that. Okay, I can't find my pepper. Hold on. I use pepper all the time, so it's around. Let's do the pepper dance until it shows up. My counter over in this area is... I'll find it after. I can pepper it later. So this is going to go in the oven. I don't really want them this crammed, but I have to make a lot for the party tomorrow, or for Christmas. This is going to go in the oven, 400, for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to broil it for 5 minutes. I'll pull it out, and then I'm going to show you I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do from there. I'm also the person that does not wait for it to be the right heat. It doesn't matter. Shannon Padilla, she comes over and she's like, waiting by the stove until it hits the right temperature. I'm like, throw that shit in there. That's why I love her, because we balance each other. 30 minutos. Alrighty. Then here we go. So 30 minutes, it'll come out. I will put it on broil. I will salt it again, okay? And then I'll flip them a little bit if they need to be flipped. By the way, you can stop them at 15, 20 minutes and move them around. I have an old oven, so if you guys have fancy Oprah ovens, you know who you are. You know what I'm talking about. Like, I have an old school house, right? And I don't mind. So your oven might be a little more advanced than mine and actually be the right temperature that it's supposed to be. So just watch it. But I like to for it to get a crisp on there. And I'll send a picture later so you guys know what to look for. 30 minutes, get it out, flip it around a little, put it on broil, and then I sprinkle a little bit of coconut aminos on there. Oh my goodness. You're welcome. I'm just going to go ahead and say you're welcome right now. That's it. So another thing, that's it. Into that. That's a wrap. If you're wanting to add something like a few drops of cheese or goat cheese, freaking delicious. Go for it. These I will bake as well. Same way I just baked those. And that last 5 minutes where I throw them out, I will take these spicier meats and wrap them in there. and it's delicious. And then at the very end, I'll drizzle the coconut aminos as well. So same kind of concept. You throw it on the baking sheet, put it in there, done. End of story, okay? One thing I wanted to go on, because we have been on, I just know a lot of us are doing a lot of things to get our move on for tonight or tomorrow. So what I wanted to tell you is I'm going to move more into listing some anti-inflammatory foods for you guys, but I don't think you're going to absorb it all. So some of the most anti-inflammatory foods are salmon, eggs, but eggs have allergies, so they could cause inflammation if you have allergies to eggs. Makes sense? I know. Grass-fed butter, a coconut oil, blueberries. I'm going to have a more of a list for you guys just to tell you, because you really have to be creative in the way you make things to really, you have to strip things down, create meals around it, have a plan around it, and then from there add other things in and see the effect. Makes sense? Oh my gosh, my mom's Italian tradition is lasagna for Christmas dinner. So if I had that, and that was so tempting for one, I'd just eat the meat and cheese out of the middle. Or I would figure out how to make a zucchini lasagna, because you could just kind of do the same thing. But then if she's the one doing it and you don't know the recipe, I mean, it might be one of those things you just have to have a little taste and move on, right? If you're looking forward to it. But, okay, you guys, I love you. I hope you're having an amazing day. We will go more into inflammation. My program is about to launch. Get on the wait list, because you will get the information first. I am going to pack so much heat in a 4-week program that is affordable and make programs offered to latch onto after that that's affordable, because having the lifestyle, adopting the habits, and having the accountability long term and getting into that energy space where you stop saying negative things about yourself is not just a 4-week plan. You have to learn all the things, right? But you got to keep it going, because we have been having the opposite habits and the opposite way of thinking for so long, and learning how to navigate through life. I'm 2019, you guys, is going to be amazing. I'm taking you on this journey with me, and I love you guys. Pop on. There's going to be so much freaking content in this new program. You're going to be mind blown, and you're going to be able to go in and access it at any time. All right. I love you guys. Merry Christmas. I love you guys. Bye.